Hi, this is not a very good hunting channel. Today I'm going back out into the marsh and finish up a few things I didn't get finished last time. But I also wanted to test out some new camera equipment I picked up. So got my waders on because the water is deep, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Stay tuned. All right, well, so yeah, I'm back. I was here, what was it, a week and a half ago? Yeah, about a week and a half. Yeah, 10 days, something like that. Because I wanted to get my ladder stand up and get the mock scrape going. Yeah, so I didn't think to bring my waders last time, and it was deep. The water is deep. I got soaked last time doing this. So I have hip waders, but I'm glad I brought my chest waders. These are just like the Gore-Tex type thin ones. I've had these forever, but I didn't want to take my warm insulated ones that I use for duck hunting, just because it'd be too damn hot. It's end of May, and we're supposed to get a fairly warm day today, so I just brought my thin ones. Now, it's a good thing I did, because some of the water was right up to my crotch, so it would have got into my hip waders. I would have been soaked. But yeah, I'm surprised the water is still so high. I hope there's not like a beaver dam downstream or something like that. But where I am, it's where two streams connect and join into one after a big culvert by the road down there. So I hope downstream there's nothing blocking it, because it's taking forever to drain all this. Like, the water is still, just as high as it was 10 days ago, and we have not been getting very much rain, so I don't know why it's taking so long to drain, but either way. But one of the main things for today is I wanted to set up my my camera arm and set up a new camera I got. Well, new, it's a used camera. I took some footage of a turtle was over there, pretty big one, just over by this these bushes over here. So I just took a little minute to take some video of that. But I want to get set up in the tree stand and see how it looks from there. I plan on using it for the hunt, because I found my phone is not too good for when you zoom in, just because it's using digital zoom. So I got an old camcorder that has optical zoom. So try that out, get all that set up. Yeah, just kind of get some stuff, maintenance stuff kind of thing. But yeah, get to that. So I'm still setting up my newest edition. Hopefully this one looks a little bit better. I filmed my last little segment with it, but it was not filming at the highest quality. I think this is the highest quality. I'm not entirely sure. So I'll just kind of go from there and assume that this is one of the higher quality filming modes. But yeah, so what I picked up was an older camcorder. It's a Canon HF-G10. So I think they're up to the G70 at the moment. So this is like new circa 2011 technology. So it's I mean, I guess it's pretty outdated, but whatever. I picked it up at a really good price, used. So I'm not going to be investing in a $2,000 camera at the moment, anyways. Just for something that I use, here and there. So I picked this up mainly. It had awesome reviews. Well, the price, anyways, and then that was the number one thing. But the other thing is that it has optical zoom. Pretty much any camera you find nowadays for like $200-300, they're digital zoom. So when you zoom in, it pixelates everything. It gets really crappy. I mean, my phone, when I'm filming with my phone, it's not the end of the world. It can get pretty decent, but even then, filming this at 10 magnification compared to this is much different. So I'm hoping this is going to do the job. The sound isn't great right now. I don't have my shotgun mic yet, so hopefully that improves the sound. But for what it is, I think it'll work great. I have a fluid head that I'm going to be putting on my camera arm, but I didn't bring the adapter to mount it to the camera arm. So unfortunately, I can't really set it up the way that I want right now today. But I just want to get the camera arm installed and see if that's even going to work, because I got a lot of brush in front of me, and where I'm going to install it is kind of off to my side. So I don't know if this camera arm, like I just have a cheap Allen camera arm, so I don't know if that's going to be long enough to put the camera in a spot where I have a clear view in front of me. But whole point of today is trying to get this this new camera working out and set up, and just play around with it. Okay, so basically what I'm doing is I got the camera set up here, and I'm just trying to work on settings and stuff like that. The first kind of video I was shooting, standing in front of it and talking, I didn't realize I had it on like low quality, so I bumped up the quality. I think it's at maximum or high quality, whatever it is, but I'm still shooting in 24 frames per second. I'll see how that is, then I'll switch it to 60 and see if that gives a better feel. But anyways, today's just a testing day, so play with the new toy. Okay, back up in the tree stand. I put that up last time I was out, so I modified a few things. So I put some netting. I put some netting in the back, just kind of held on with zip ties and some other stuff. So this is just to add a little bit more of cover in behind me. In my front, let me flip you around. So in the front, I'm in this big cedar tree. So that was, I think, part of a wall from behind me is the old built stand. So I think that was a part of the back end wall, I think. Now I'm just using it as a roof. So in case, it starts to rain or whatever like that, I'm kind of covered. So this is in front of me, and I just knocked down some branches to make a shooting lane. So that looks over the mineral site, and over there is the hanging rope, right up there. So I added some more netting here. It's like just green, cheap AliExpress netting. So that comes up to about my waist. That way, if I want to stretch my legs, I can stretch my legs. Oh well, don't hit the netting, but and stretch my legs and not really be seen. So I have a couple of things, zip tied, just to kind of make a structure to hold all this stuff. So anyways, the point of all this is to try to cover me as best as possible. I had to do a bunch of trimming to be able to get to where I could see out to make a shot. So because of that, I had to trim some pretty big branches of the cedar, and that killed a bunch of my cover. So I had to replace it with netting. So I'm pretty covered all the way around. I have shooting lanes directly in front of me to the left. So I got the camera arm hooked up. It's just a cheapo one. You use a kind of like a spike, and then it screws onto the spike and it holds it to the tree. So it's only about maybe 24 inches. Oh no, I don't want to power off. Okay, so this is what my setup is going to be. So that's out at about 35 yards. So that's what you can see at 35 yards. Not exactly a great way to film this, but hopefully it'll show. I'm going to switch to my zoom, and then I'll keep explaining what I'm doing here. Okay, so this is basically the whole point of why I got this camera. So this right now is with my Samsung S24. So I'm at 10 times zoom right now. Looking at the wood pile. Now the wood pile is again about 35 yards away, something like that. As my waders and stuff, backpack and all the gear I carry in here. So this is the footage from my Samsung S24. Okay, it's a perfectly bright day, very, very, very nice and good lighting, so it shouldn't have any issues with low light, gain and all of this stuff. This is just straight up ideal conditions, let's say, at 10 zoom. So I'll zoom back out. Now I will show a copy of this, of what I film here, but here I'm going to start recording. And then I'll show the same thing at this 10 times zoom. So you can see that you still make out everything. Everything is still crisp. So I'll zoom in here again. So everything is fuzzy. Everything's like blown out or whatever, and the same exact color. Let me just see if you can see that. So there you can actually see that it's like individual pieces of wood, better contrast and stuff like that. Like from the viewfinder, it looks really good. And that's, not exactly the farthest I would shoot, because I still have some range down there. But just as an example, having it set up like this, I feel like the Canon definitely has the edge for zoom, which is what I really got it for. Hopefully low light, it's not too bad. But just in general, the zoom already looks like it's much clearer. Now it'd be nice if I had something that could be moving over there, just to see how it is with movement. But again, whatever. Like I said, it's mainly for the zoom in shots that I can't use my phone for. I'm still gonna have my phone, and I'm still gonna have my GoPro and my other Tacticam. But if those can't be in the right position, I'm hoping this is going to be the main camera that captures anything. Now, obviously, I still have to see something, but the point is that now I have something that can capture some footage a little bit better than what I'm currently using. So that's what I'm looking at from the mineral site. Okay, so that's 10. Okay, I think that's it. Can't see the camera, but that's the pocket that I'm shooting out of. So a very successful day. I'm very happy with the camera. I think the zoom is exactly what I was looking for. I'll check out the footage when I edit it, and I'm hoping that it makes a big difference between having the optical zoom on this Canon as opposed to the digital zoom on my Samsung. And again, like, this is entry-level stuff. Yeah, all in all, I think it was a successful day, and best part is I stayed dry. So I'll get my waders back on, and we'll make the trek through the marsh back to the truck. So again, guys, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.